You notice our corporate whore media never criticizes China anymore for its police state activities because they're partners in crime, partners in eugenics. At least 140 people machine gunned by Chinese troops because the farmers and people have a tiny piece of land the communists let them keep, like a half acre on average. They're just coming in and stealing it. The people are fighting back and beating the cops. So then they just bring in Chinese troops from another province to mow them all down. But you won't see that on the news. It's up on Infowars.com. We got 2 segments left with our guest. Michael in Texas, you're on the air, Michael. Go ahead. Thanks for holding.
Hello?
Hello, Michael.
Hello?
Yeah, hello, Michael.
Hey.
Hello, Michael.
Yes.
Hello, Michael. Yes, Michael.
No. Hey, I wanted to say that about a week ago or whatever, on your website, you had a story about the blimps with the cameras, that they're going to put over us. I don't remember the exact title or the storyline for it, but I woke up like 2 days ago, my alarm went off, and on CBS Radio, Collin County, the Sheriff's Department in Collin County, has ordered 2 of those spy blimps to fly over.
But see, I go on national radio shows and they laugh at me, and I go, I have MSNBC, and they go, doesn't exist. Michael Jackson, though, does. The Bakers are raping us. My children have no future. I love it. I'm an idiot. Yes.
But I just wanted to report that in. Just so nobody can say that you're a liar or it's like
they'll say I'm a liar because they're into being suckers. They love being scammed, Michael. They're like baby ducks. You ever seen a baby duck? You ever seen a baby duck when you're out fishing and all of a sudden there's a splash and it's gone? Snapping turtle. I've seen it. Michael Jackson right under the water.
I wanted to say that
baby duck coming by. I'm sorry.
A couple weeks ago, when they were going around doing like a warrant roundups, they mentioned that they were even going to arrest people because if your animals weren't properly vaccinated, that they were going to round you up.
Yes, in fact, we have a newspaper. I had it on the table, and then somebody ran off with it. Did anybody ever find Busted, the newspaper they have in Austin now? Austinites don't read about news. They have a weekly magazine newspaper about everybody busted and making fun of everybody, and they have announcements. Pay your tickets or you'll be arrested. There's a roundup. So when there's a real roundup of political dissidents, folks will read the newspaper about it and like it. It's gladiatorial, getting you into being enslaved, getting you into the whole economy being the police state. Mike Rivero.
Yeah, it is. It is. The blimps are overhead. I mean, the helicopters. When we left Los Angeles, our memory was that every night there'd be helicopters overhead at night with the searchlights going on, and we know they had the thermographs and the night vision up there. And when we first moved to Hawaii, and we live on the island of Oahu, and it was very nice and peaceful and quiet. Now, all of a sudden, we're starting to hear more and more of the helicopters at night. We're starting to see the searchlights. And
it's about a presence. It's about them letting you know, look, this is pimp game. We own you. Pay us the money. Take the shots. Die of cancer. We're the government. We love you a lot. Sorry, Mike. Go ahead.
I just want to support you all. Y'all are great. I love your show, Alex. Everything is great. I get the videos. I put them out. I do what I can do to fight the New World Order.
God, that's evil. Just take your shots, sir. The government just trying to help you. You people just need to do what you're told. Especially Mike Rivero of WhatReallyHappened.com. And please don't visit Infowars.com. My God.
Are you concerned for the safety of your loved ones? Listen closely to this message from pepperspray.com. Every 22 seconds a violent crime is committed. America has changed, and your personal safety is your first priority. Be smart. Be safe. Trust pepper spray instead of your luck. Pepperspray.com is the only website you'll ever need for all of your non-lethal self-defense supplies. Pepperspray.com carries one of the largest assortments of pepper spray and personal safety products on the web. From big to small, we have it all. Pepper spray, mace, animal repellents, stun guns, and tasers. Pepperspray.com also carries a large assortment of products for personal, home, child, and pet safety. Enter SAFE in the coupon box and you'll receive a special discount off of your order. So what are you waiting for? Go to pepperspray.com. That's pepperspray.com or call 1-800-908-9988 today.
Don't worry. In 30 minutes, I'll give you more Michael Jackson coverage. I'm just joking. I know our audience is great, folks. Very intelligent. Very informed. Chinese troops kill 140 in Xinjiang. At least 140 people have been killed in rioting in China's northwestern region, with the government blaming exiled separatists for the traditionally Muslim area's worst case of unrest in years. Hundreds of people have been arrested, the official news agency said, after protesters from the Uyghur minority took the streets of the regional capital on Sunday, burning and smashing vehicles and shops and clashing with anti-riot police. In terms of China's domestic economy, it is a remote place, and it does not have a big impact, China said. Folks, this is happening all over China every day. Their people are sick of the corruption, and it's always over some Communist Party chief owning half the town and his son raping women, or robbing people. It's always the spoiled, rotten kids of Boss Hogg doing this, and we're getting sick of the Boss Hoggs here, too. Mike Rivero, what's going to happen to the Boss Hogg? I mean, is this the age of Boss Hogg with high technology? Is Boss Hogg going to rule? And openly, are we going to carry him around with their pot bellies and we're going to worship him? Or are we going to defeat the Boss Hoggs?
Well, I always think back to a statement that Gandhi used to make, which is that tyrants and dictators have always been around in history, and for a time they can seem to be, almighty and all-powerful, but eventually they always fall. And sometimes just through their own incompetence and corruption and rot, because when you rise to power, you draw around you all kinds of people who want power and want wealth, and eventually that structure almost becomes too heavy to sustain, no matter how powerful the central ruler is. And in that lies the fall of basically every empire.
But the average American doesn't even know what an empire is. They think that's a conspiracy term. I mean, I literally talk to newspaper reporters now, and it's like they're mind control drones or something, Mike. I mean, I'm not even that smart, and it's like I'm like some genius creature above all these children now, and they're just running around guzzling fluoride, giggling. I mean,
well, it's amazing, but, I actually taught out here at the University of Hawaii for a while, and I got to see the media department up close, and it has certainly changed, because I took journalism when I was in college many, many, many years ago, and it was about going out and get the story and get the facts, make sure you've got everything accurate. Today, they're teaching them how to do their hair and put on the makeup and where the lighting should be and how to look really good on the camera, and we've certainly seen it in the corporate media.
And how to read a government press release.
The reality is basically what comes through that computer on their desk. A while ago, one of the network affiliates, I tried to give them one of the deception dollars at the height of the Bush regime, and absolutely wouldn't touch it, wasn't interested, and said, if I touch that, it's my job. So the people working in the corporate media, they know where the line is, and they know what they're told to say.
They want to be slaves. They want to pimp us out, and pimp themselves out.
It's money and it's fame.
The problem is, though, when you just have a sellout attitude, the wolves come. Don't they understand that when you don't stand for anything, you get run over big time?
They don't see what's coming at the end. They don't understand what Stalin meant by the useful idiots. They figure it's a good ride now. I've got money now. I've got fame now. I'm going to be a big, huge star. They look at people like Dan Rather, who basically rose to fame lying about the headshot to John F. Kennedy, and he had this wonderful career. That's what they want, and they've made the decision they will do as they are told in order to get that wealth and fame.
Well, they're definitely getting desperate when the Attorney General comes out and says, I'm just going to ban conservatives owning guns. And basically that's what they're doing. We're going to selectively, extrajudicially ban you owning guns. I mean, this is going to blow up in their face. This is not going to work. But to see them trying to have a Soviet-style takeover of the U.S., or a fascist takeover, whatever you want to call it, to see a real attempted takeover is something to behold. Mike Rivero, whatreallyhappened.com. Always great having you pop in with us. Thanks for coming on to cover Snapping Turtle today with us.
Thank you very much for having me. I look forward to it again.
It's always good to have you here. Okay, we're going to get into Barack Obama and what he's up to.